Welcome to the next episode of CoVerse, the podcast, part of the Insurance Nerds Network, where we will be shining light on the best stories and storytellers in the industry. My name is Whitney Doig, and I am joined by a very special guest today, Christopher Frankland. Christopher, it is such a pleasure to have you on. Thank you so much for being here.
Whitney, hey, pleasure to be here. Thank you for this opportunity to speak with you.
Yeah, absolutely. So what I want to talk about with you today is something very special. So recently you won a special award called the Making Waves Award. And one of the things that we've been talking about with other recipients is how the word making is a verb, like an actual verb that has to have action behind it. So you're actually making waves out in the industry. So talk to me about what that meant to you to win that award and how you see yourself making waves out in the industry.
Yeah, I think so. No, I love first of all the emphasis on making, right, on the actual doing. I think I think what's quite unique about this and all of the people, the my fellow recipients and winners from last year, I think that the differentiating factor is that every person is actively doing something within the industry to move it forwards. And you've got Bobbie with Benakiva, I kind of make obviously making waves in the claim space. Curtis, like crazy good content. Everybody should follow Curtis. I mean, this guy's kind of reimagining how we learn about insurance and how we think about insurance. Margeaux with Iris is building an amazing product, and Tony and Alan and Laura, right? So we've got these really spectacular people with innovative minds, but at the same time actively going out and building things, doing things within the insurance community. And I think coming back to your question about what do I maybe what am I doing and what does it mean to me personally? I mean, for me, it's my background, Whitney, is very much around the customer experience. I come from a technology-centric background, so I've worked across multiple industries and verticals, but it's always been with a kind of with a lens on the customer and the customer experience. And I think I'm honored to have been named amongst this incredible group. But my vision, my goal is to really just help people think about technology, think about where we use technology in the value chain, the insurance value chain, but also where do we continue to use people and make the most of what we as insurance experts or people within the industry, where do we add value and where does technology add value? So I don't know if that quite does it justice, but that's kind of my hope.
I think it does, because you hear people talking. I hear people talking a lot about this very topic with technology in the industry and this fear of, is it going to replace the people aspect? And one of the things that I hear recurring that you probably say is you've always got to keep the human in the loop, right? There's always be a human in the loop. Like, you've got the technology and you want it to serve you in a way that works and is good, but you've also got to keep the human in the loop. So that kind of makes it less scary. So is that something that you say, and have you heard that out? Do you hear that too out in the industry when you're talking about tech and people and how to blend it all together?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I do a lot of work in the kind of thinking about the future of insurance space or field. I run CoverDesk Labs, which is really a think tank, a technology-based group within CoverDesk. And we work with our clients, right? Agencies, brokers, MGAs, and we're always helping people to look at technology as a way to enable, to augment their own people to work more effectively. But how do we bring do you need people? If you need people, if you need extra staff, if you need help in this particular area, we can help you with that. But think about technology as well. Don't just don't just throw more work at folks. And I think about, how do we use technology to help you work more effectively? And I think Like that for me is perhaps the biggest opportunity we have. And, you know, the hope is as well is to kind of remove some of the fear around technology, right? AI is going to come and take our jobs. It's going to disrupt things. It will disrupt things, but I think we have to be cognizant of using it in a way that helps us be more effective at what we do.
Yeah, I could not agree more. I love that. Thank you so much for sharing your insights in that area and what it meant to you to win the Making Waves Award. And I'm so excited to get to cheer you on from the sidelines and continue watching you making waves all throughout the industry. I absolutely love what you're doing. And I'm so happy you were able to join us today. It was truly, truly such a pleasure to get to talk with you.
Whitney, thank you so much. And I'll just say a quick thank you to Insurtech Hartford and Stacey Brown as well. And for people who did not attend this year, get it on your calendar for next year. It's an awesome event. And, you know, it should be part of your annual conference schedule for sure. So thank you, Whitney. Cheers.
Yes. Recurring every year, right? That's just a given. This is the one you have to do every single year. Could
100%.
not agree more. I've never actually gotten to go, but it is on my list and I definitely want to go because the FOMO that you feel when you're not there is real. It is real.
It's one of the it's one of those where the FOMO kicks in. So no, for sure.
It absolutely does. Well, thanks again, Christopher. To all of our listeners, thank you for being here and we'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers, Whitney. Thank you.
Thank you.